Welcome back to Customer Tech Talks. Ben here again, and this time I'm joined by Star OUTiCO, who've been leveraging both the power of Power BI and Dynamics 365 to reinvent the way pharmaceuticals are sold across Europe and the UK. Now let's take a look at the video.
Star OUTiCO provide insights-enabled intelligent solutions for pharmaceutical and medical device companies. Being owned by an organisation such as Uniphar, with both scale and ambition, Star OUTiCO is provided with a level of support, investment and cutting-edge digital technology to be leaders and deliver impact for our customers. We provide this service mix to manufacturers right through the brand lifecycle, from early access pre-license to loss of exclusivity, through engagement solutions, resourcing solutions, healthcare solutions, and our unique product fostering solution.
The most exciting thing in the last 12 months is how we've utilised conversational intelligence and AI functional elements of Microsoft to help support us and our industry in terms of understanding what is good practice when we're engaging with customers digitally.
So I'm here with Tim Abbott and Callum Green from Star OUTiCO. Tim, Callum, thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, Ben.
Great to see you, Ben.
Now, Tim, I'm going to start with you. Can you share with us a little bit about the journey you've been on over the past 12 months and how this has driven some of the changes?
Yeah, so over the last 18 months, Ben, we've increased the power of insight within our organisation to help our teams engage with customers by capturing information more accurately, for having to have insights to help those teams make the best decisions and be more effective and efficient when they go about their business. We don't want CRM to be a term that we continue to use as an organisation, and as a consequence of that, we've gone through a process of changing terminology and changing the word or term of CRM into something called engagement, because we believe that customer engagement is far more important than something like CRM, which is deemed to be a measuring type of a tool in our industry. But the important thing is through these customer engagements, we want to deliver intelligent insights which help both our internal teams and our clients.
And it sounds like you're really making some really great progress on that transition from just customer management to customer engagement. Callum, you are the one who's kind of been responsible over the last 12 months with some of this transition and rolling out Dynamics. Can you share with everyone how you've gone about this and how this has helped with that shift?
Yeah, so thanks, Ben. Yeah, really, to be honest with you, we've had to shift people's mentality, as Tim said. We're now using a customer engagement platform, not a CRM. So we've had to take the users on a journey and change the way that they work a little bit. We've also managed to take those insights and those activities that are being logged by reps and take them and bring them into Power BI and actually combine it with our sales data to make more impactful decisions, to see actually if users or reps who the healthcare professionals that they're talking to see if it's actually making a difference and seeing if actually it's driving sales as well. So combining all that together and adding in things like Teams click to dial and also integrated email has also improved the way that a rep now undertakes their daily job.
Now, I understand you've also been running some kind of internal events to help staff with this as well. Tim, can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, Ben, one of the big things that we believe in is our people, and our people are our most important asset. And one of the big things for us, especially coming through a pandemic, is how do we engage with customers in the right way? How do we make sure that when we engage with our customers, that they get the best from those interactions? And we devised a program called DICE. DICE stands for Digital InCall Excellence. And the idea of DICE is that we've brought together a number of technologies, and together with our own coaching techniques and feedback from customers, we are able to understand how customers react when we engage with them, what the types of characteristics are of the teams that we have engaging with these customers, and how insights should be delivered to a customer in the future. And for us, it's important that this is used to help develop our teams to be the best people that they can.
Really great to see as well that it's not just the investment in the customer experience, but also in the people, which is your most valuable asset. Now, I'm sure with this new approach, you've collected huge amounts of data, whether it's from the new system or mergers and acquisitions that have happened throughout the past. Callum, can you share a little bit about some of the challenges and also the lessons learned through that process that you'd share with others?
Sure. There was two main challenges, really. The first one is we were integrating 3 or 4 different CRMs into one engagement platform. So as you can imagine, there was a lot of disparity between data, between contacts and accounts, which made it very difficult for us to find out or deduplicate and find out which the right record was. Obviously, going into Dynamics 365, we would then have that system of record going forwards, but that data cleansing exercise was very painful. We learned a lot around ensuring that our data should be completely cleansed before going into AI Engage. And also the second point that is the people, really, and that's not in a bad way. It's just that the users were changing the way that they had to think. Okay, they were now using the engagement platform to not only engage with specialists, but also to record that activity at the same time. And people were used to recording activities maybe at the end of the week, doing all their activities on a Friday and all their interactions in a system. But this was doing it as they went along. So again, bringing the people along, running the change management correctly, again, was very, very challenging. And changing people's perception was difficult. But I think we've got there in the end, which is great.
So it sounds like you've made lots of great learnings along the way, not just about the way you can help your staff, but also the value of that data within your system. So really great lessons there for everyone. Callum, Tim, it's been so great to have you join us on Customer Tech Talks. Really appreciate the time you've given us today. And of course, if you'd like more information about Star OUTiCO, you can always head to staroutico.com. And if you're looking for training resources on Dynamics or Power BI, you can head to aka.ms/learnandignite to get started. Of course, on Customer Tech Talks, we'd always love to hear your story. And if you'd like to be part of future episodes, head over to aka.ms/customer tech talks to share your story. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you next time.